So in this lecture, we are discussing about the second order partial differential equation. Second order partial differential equation, it's called the semi-linear. So a partial differential equation is said to be a second order semi-linear P.D.E. So it is a second order semi-linear P.D.E. if it can be put in the form R of xy into uxx plus S of xy into uxy plus T of xy into uyy, where u is a function. Uxx means a second order derivatives, that is del square u by del x square. This is del square u by del x del y. This is del square u by del y square plus some function of g. It is a function of xy, u, ux and uy equal to 0. Where this rst is not simultaneously 0, means that r square plus s square plus t square is not equal to 0, and this r, s and t are continuous function of x and y. So where this r square plus s square plus t square is not equal to 0, and r, s and t are continuous function of x and y. They are continuous function of x and y that we have. So this equation that we have written here, I call it this equation as the equation number 1. This is known as semi-linear second order P.D.E. Now, what do you mean by a solution for this? That means whatever the function will satisfy this differential equation, it's called the solution for that one. And that is called the regular solution. So there is a definition of a regular solution. A function u of xy is said to be a regular solution of equation 1 in the domain D, which is subset of r cross r, or I can say r square, if this u is belongs to c square d, that is a second order continuously differentiable function on D. This set, that is c square d, is a second order continuously differentiable function. Set of all second order continuously differentiable function, and the function and its derivative satisfies equation 1. identically in x and y for xy belongs to D. So then this is known as second order differential equation. For example, let's say a function u is equal to x plus t. This function u equal to x plus t is the solution of equation uxx minus utt equal to 0. And this is a second order P.D.E. because you just check that this is u, then you know that ux is 1 and uxx is 0. ut is 1 and utt is 0. So that's why it satisfies this equation. And in the previous lecture, we have already discussed that one of the example of second order partial differential equation which appears in physics, that is we have discussed as transverse vibration of a string, and that equation is known as wave equation. And in fact, this equation which I have written here, it is also an example of a wave equation. So in the previous lecture, we have discussed that the wave equation is described as yxx is equal to 1 upon c square ytt. So any equation of this form where y is a function of x and t is of the form this, it is known as a wave equation. Likewise, we have another physical problem. It is known as heat conduction equation, or in short, it is a heat equation. The heat equation for n-dimensional space, it is represented as del u by del t equal to kappa into del square u. So what is the problem is why it is called heat equation. If you consider the homogeneous isotropic solid, that means you will taking some materials which is homogeneous and isotropic solid, and if you put a fire at the bottom of that material, and how the heat will spread throughout that material, and the study of that will lead to this equation, and that's why this is known as a heat equation. If this u, it is a function of one variable only, that means the time t is already there, and it is on, I can say it is in one dimensional space. This heat equation can be converted into del u by del t is equal to kappa del square u by del x square. So this is one dimensional heat equation. So likewise, it is only one dimension is there, and in that, if you want to study about how the heat will be spread throughout that material, then you have to study about this equation. And the third type of equation, or I can say an example, it will appear in your complex analysis course, where probability you have studied regarding the f of z is equal to u of xy plus iv of xy is an analytic function. Of z, and it is very well known that if it is an analytic function, then it will satisfy the Cauchy-Riemann equation. Okay, so that we know that if f is analytic, then u and v are satisfies CR equation, that is a Cauchy-Riemann equation, which tells you that ux is equal to vy and uy is equal to minus vx. And therefore, if I take the second time differentiation of this with respect to x, we'll have uxx is equal to plus uyx, and if I differentiate this equation with respect to y, we'll have uyy equal to minus uxy. And uxy is same as uyx because v satisfies all the conditions for the mixed derivatives equality. So that's why this uxx plus uyy equal to 0. And secondly, also we got similarly vxx plus vyy is equal to 0. So that is the differential equation you have. It is a second order differential equation, and this second order differential equation is known as two-dimensional Laplace equation. This is known as two-dimensional Laplace equation. So this equation is known as two-dimension Laplace equation. So basically in this course, you will study in the unit 3 and unit 4 about this three type of partial differential equation. The first one is wave equation, which is of this form. The heat equation, which is of this form. That is basically we are discussing about the one-dimensional heat equation. And the third one is the Laplace equation. And the second order partial differential equations are widely occur in many of other areas of physics, chemistry, mathematics, engineering problems. And that's why the study of this partial differential equation for second order differential equations are very well known, and it is very important to discuss with. So if you have any question till now, you can ask.